Personality of Dr. Israr Ahmed. Dr. Israr Ahmed was a great scholar, preacher, and reformer of Pakistan who spent his life in the service of Islam, education and training, and awakening religious consciousness. He was not only an expert theologian, but also a great orator and thinker. The purpose of his life was to spread the truth of Islam and its message among the people. His scholarly and intellectual guidance influenced millions, and his writings and speeches led to Islamic beliefs and social reforms. Educational background and early life. Dr. Israr Ahmed was born on April 26, 1932, in Lahore, India. He received his primary education from his father and then completed his education in various educational institutions of Lahore. You had a questioning and analytical mind from the very beginning, thanks to which you turned to Islam very early. You got a degree in engineering in 1950, but your heart always turned to theology. He did deep research in Islamic philosophy, Quranic exegesis, and Hadith studies. The beginning of invitation and preaching, academic achievements. Dr. Israr Ahmad wrote several books in his lifetime, in which he wrote in detail on the interpretation of the Quran, the Islamic State, philosophy of history, and social issues. His books, Fiqh al-Sunnah and Quran and Modern Science. The most important aspect of Dr. Israr Ahmed's personality was his dawah and preaching. He founded Tehreek-e-Islami and invited people to live their lives according to the Quran and Sunnah. You associated with Jamaat-e-Islami, but then for various reasons you started to follow your own unique path and founded a new movement called Tanzim-e-Islami. His aim was the implementation of the Islamic system of life and the reformation of the individual. Dr. Israr Ahmed spoke about Islamic thought and social reforms. He believed that the secret of the progress of Muslims lies in following Islamic rules. In his writings and speeches, he highlighted the importance of Islamic social order and tried to harmonize it with the modern world. You always emphasized that Muslims should understand their identity and true purpose in order to succeed in the world. Islamic thought and social reforms. Dr. Israr Ahmed spoke about Islamic thought and social reforms. He believed that the secret of the progress of Muslims lies in following Islamic rules. In his writings and speeches, he highlighted the importance of Islamic social order and tried to harmonize it with the modern world. You always emphasized that Muslims should understand their identity and true purpose in order to succeed in the world. The result, Dr. Israr Ahmed's personality reflects the dream of a balanced ummah, based on knowledge, understanding, and reform. His life was a movement dedicated to bringing people closer to their Lord and guiding them towards social reform. His teachings are still a valuable asset for us today, and his message reminds us that Islam is a complete system of life which guarantees the welfare of this world and the hereafter.